is the difference between fanatism and devotional service?
What is the difference between fanatism and devotional service?
What?
Fanaticism. Prabhupada says something on this side.
Read Nectar of Instruction. It says the second verse, Pratyahara Prayasas. What verse is that?
Verse 2.
Verse number 2, Nectar of Instruction. Look up that on the net and see the commentary. Fanatic means you're not balanced. You're just trying to go too much, then too much. You burn out. They say slow and steady wins the race. Now, of course, we want to do as much as we can. But it's not a matter of numbers. It's a matter of transferring the bhav, transferring the heart. Doesn't matter. See, it's not, nobody can. A lot of people get into an idea of becoming junior Raghunath Das's. Raghunath Das number 2, Miss Raghunath Das. There is one Raghunath Das. There's never been a second one. These are transcendental personalities. We're not. There's two things: Anukaran and Anusharan. Anukaran is fanaticism. It's called imitation of the great saints. Anusharan means following the footsteps. So, what did Raghunath Das taught? He taught to be as engaged in Krishna consciousness as much as you can, and be strict about your principles. No, he can sleep 1 hour a day. He said 1 hour a day. He didn't sleep either. He dreamt around Krishna. And say that he dreamt around Krishna. Who can do that? Not too many people. Every night without fail, entering Leela. There's actually, because sleep is forgetfulness. It's a type of ignorance. And he was merged in transcendence in Leela. It's like his sleep was like samadhi. So, living a regulated life, this is the key to bhakti, bhajan. The great saints teach regulation. And so it's not by I chant 64 rounds every day, 120 rounds every day. But how do we change our consciousness? Are we still full of pride? We have to examine our plus, our minus qualities in our inner consciousness. We should follow the schedule of bhajan given by our guru. Read the books approved by our guru. Take teachings approved by our guru. But we take everything from everywhere. What do we end up with? I have a phrase in English: a jack of all trades, a master of none. I know a little cooking, I know a little art, but I don't know anything perfectly. In chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, verse 41, verse 40 or 41, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives a very nice commentary. What's the verse 240? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Vishwanath's commentary says, all I know is the only endeavor I know, if I please my guru, I'll attain success. So sometimes we think we know more than the guru. I know more than the guru. I can read other things, read so many different books, get everything you can from every side, this guru, that guru. But there's no success in that way of life. This is called fanaticism. This is called anukaran, imitation. other people are doing this. My guru didn't teach you this. But I want to do this because everyone else is doing it. Why didn't my guru teach me that? Because it's not for me. One man's food is another man's food is another man's poison. If you have jaundice and you have a liver disease and you eat French fries and pakoras, you'll die. All that ghee, your liver will die, you know. So what is food for the disciple? It's the shiksha and kripa of Guru, Diksha Guru. In Bhakti Sandarbha 238, he says that one should not take shiksha or any instruction or do any service to anyone, to hear any teachings or to serve anyone unless it's approved by the Diksha Guru. This is the teaching of our Goswamis. Bhakti Sandarbha 238. Diksha Guru is primary. Oh, I'm going to this nice lecture. I got this nice book. I got this nice audio. I got this nice thing. It's really good. It's all about Gopal, it's all about Gopal. Is this approved by Guru? I don't know. Who cares? So that means independent mood. Means rebellious mood. It's no sharanagati for Guru. There's 6 centers of surrender to Krishna. They apply to Krishna, Guru also. Accept everything is favorable for Guru's pleasure. Reject everything is unfavorable. Feel myself incapable of doing anything without Guru Kripa. Always be humble before Guru. There's 6 centers of surrender. Adokosya Sankalpa, Pradikoya Savarja, Rikshit. Rikshit Titi Vishasa, Gosha Trey Varantata. Atmanisheva Karpanye, Sadhana. So the 6 centers of surrender to Krishna applies to Guru also. Guru is my protector. Guru is my maintainer. Rakshisha Titi, Raksha, Raki Bandhan. Guru is my protector. Who can protect me? Guru can protect me. You call it to Krishna, he will protect you. When he doesn't, he's busy. Guru is in your heart. Change the Guru is in your heart. You meditate every day. Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri, it's change the Guru heart. Change the Guru means super soul, Paramatma. Sometimes people get some monitor for the heart, they get some kind of thing, pacemaker. There's some kind of machine that keeps the heart pumping properly. It's called pacemaker. It's a little machine they put in there, some computer or something. So the pacemaker of the disciple is the Guru. The Guru is the pacemaker in the heart of the true disciple. He's making his heart beat. Most people's heart, when they beat, they make a sound. Love dub, love dub, love dub, love dub. The disciple's heart is Guru, 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 Guru. When I go around the room, I get my stethoscope. Me, 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 me. What's me? That's me, me, me. In Kali, everybody's very complicated. Very, very complicated. Vast network of complications. That's why we have the KISS principle.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. If it's your mother, you can kiss her. Or your wife. But nobody else. Or your sisters. So fanatic means not following Guru. That's fanatic. Simple. Simple. The Guru is not a fanatic. We're supposed to become like Guru. Slow and steady wins the race. Sleep at night and don't sleep during the day. Follow certain basic rules of health and conduct behavior, and then you'll be successful. Do bhajan in the morning. Like when you read this verse, it's a very important verse for you to read. Verse 2 in Nectar Instruction. Because chanting 8 hours a day in Will's ashram is pratyahara. It's not your Guru's order. I like it. So maybe like pig bomb, what do I call it? Those machines, flippers, computer games or whatever.
PlayStations.
Yeah. That's what I like. I know best. It's good. I feel it's good. I like it. There's like, you go to school, there's a syllabus. Read these books, go to these classes. It's the code of behavior, it's conduct, dress code. You can't come in your tank top and cut off shorts. You have to wear a proper dress. There's a dress code in college, at least sometimes, some college. Nowadays, everything is, no codes. No codes, no rules. So fanatic means independent, crazy actions. That's all. Because Guru, when you discuss bhajan with Guru will give you a program which is best suited for you individually, what you need to do, what's best, most important for you. Well, now what feels good. Look up in the dictionary. You have Google, type in fanatic. Did you type up, did you look at the word? How do you spell it?
F-A-N-A-T-I-C.
F-A-N.
And A-T-I-C, fanatic.
F-A-N-A-T-I-C.
Fanatic.
A person who is very enthusiastic about something and may have extreme or dangerous opinions, especially about religion or politics.
What did you say?
A person who is very enthusiastic about a particular
About something
and may have extreme or dangerous opinions.
What's the last word?
May have extreme or dangerous opinions.
About religion or
About religion or
politics.
Especially religion.
Or politics.
My way is the highway.
Wow. What's the second definition? Usually more than many definitions. And I explain what I understand to mean.
a person who is extremely interested in something to a degree that some people find unreasonable, or a person who has very extreme beliefs that may lead them to behave in an unreasonable or violent way.
Yeah, let her read it. Let her read it.
A person who is extremely interested in something to a degree that some people find unreasonable. A person who has very extreme beliefs that may lead them to behave in unreasonable or violent ways.
Wow. Hey, protect me. Hey, what do you get? Okay, I think we have some idea. The definition of what it seems like to be a fanatic, need two people. One fanatic person responded to the, you can't have just one person alone, can be a fanatic. So we're both fanatic and subsidiary fanatic, supporting fanatic. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's the main thing. We got that definition. I explained it what I understand it to mean in relation to you. I mentioned that word to you. So it's nice to chat a few hours in the morning to yourselves. You get up early. I like that. That's good. Do your puja, meditation in the morning. That's good. But in the evening, I don't think you should do that part. But you never asked me. So I said, okay, do your thing. You asked me about something, I said, whatever pleases you. Because I know you're not the type to follow so much. So I don't want to. I'm doing this as a good 8 hours a day. I just responded in a joking way, but you didn't get it. Sometimes gurus teach in different ways. It's not so like a way. It's called Brok Shabbat. When she first told me she's chanting 8 hours a day, I said, 8 hours a day for 2 rotis? Remember I said that? I thought it was a joke. I was actually saying that's too much. Yeah, I said that. I wasn't joking. I was saying that you shouldn't do that. It's too much. It's too much. Just for some rotis. You lost your freedom. You became a slave of them. Your time is your life. You should spend doing bhajan, doing nirjana bhajan, study. You have so much to learn, so much meditation. Just sit and meditate for 2 hours on what do you have good, what do you have bad. The bhajan life is solitary life. I said bhajan life is lonely life. You should spend as much time as you can alone. Alone means with Krishna, with Radharani Krishna Guru, meditating. What have I get? What have I received? What gifts do I have? What assets do I have? What's wrong with me? What are my bad things? And write them down, list them. You should all spend all time studying yourself. I despise every student. It's not all external. Oh, I went to this kirtan male and that kirtan male, and this Rath Yatra, not Rath Yatra, and this marriage and that marriage, and this feast, not feast. That's just socialization. It's not elevation. It's not liberation. Elevation, liberation is a solitary engagement. Changapan says, Niti Shastra, austerity has to be done alone. Bhajan is the greatest austerity, but it means controlling the mind and elevating the bhava and heart out of this body into the transcendence. Be surrounded by people and their ideas, their thoughts, their demands, their expectations. To live for somebody's expectations, to live to make someone else happy, you lose your whole life that way. You're lucky you're getting money somewhere or other to live, you're getting food somewhere or other, so spend all your time doing bhajan. That would be my instruction. That would always my instruction. But it's easy to run here, run there, sit here. It's like entertainment. Bhajan is hard life. Like grihastha people that are working have to spend so many hours a day just to maintain, pay the rent, buy their food and their car and everything. They have very little time to do bhajan. So very little time to do it. They try to maximize it, absorb it in bhajan. Usually in bhajan or husband and wife together, whatever. But this applies to everyone. Well, you have to measure, you put on a scale. What's the most valuable thing? The most valuable thing is smart meditation. That's alone. What's the most valuable thing? Hare Krishna, remembering, thinking me. You see the word smaran, and Shastra see the word dhyan and smaran many more times than you see the word kirtan. How many times does the Gita talk about dhyan and smaran versus kirtan? Go through a search engine. See everywhere it's talking about Swaran, Dhyan, meditation, Dhyan, Swaran, remembers, Swaran. Kirtan, Satsang, Kirtantama, 1 verse, 2 verses. All right? What does it say in Prabhupada Bhakti Chandrika? Swaran Manara Pran. It is Pran, Swaran is Pran, not Kirtan. Swaran. So practice, it's hard to control the mind, hard to do Swaran. The young, it's maybe a little harder, I'm not trying to be hard, but why waste your life? Start now, you could get perfection. Because do Swarananga Bhajan. If you're some, kirtan leader, then maybe that's part of your life, it's all to do kirtan. So you have to look, what are you? What are your assets? Where is your real your qualification? And what really, because it doesn't really matter what your qualification is. Everybody, no matter who they are, they have to do smaran. They have to remember Krishna throughout the day and night. We already have perfection. We have a sadhya, that's it. Now that we have to get, the body is there, but the Baba is miles, thousands of lifetimes away from the Baba. So much independence, Bob. So much ego, Bob. So much calm, Bob. This is opposite of spiritual life. Very nice question. A lot of things came out, valuable things. Hope it helps you.
Thank you.
So, thank you. Swamiji, you have any questions? Next question. Next question. I had to send TBR to me. TBR.
Jaya Shri Radhe, at what stage does the student get Siddha Pranali? I heard that the condition for a student to get Siddha Pranali is to be free from lust, greed, and so on. Please, can you explain the process of getting Siddha Pranali?
Thank you. What's the process of getting Siddha Pranali? Says in 1, 2, 3, Bhakti Sindhu 1, 2, 309. If one gets the mercy of Guru Krishna, one will get the greed or desire to practice Raganuga Bhakti. And when the Guru feels that a disciple is qualified to receive Siddha Pranali, he'll give Siddha to the disciple. It has nothing to do with lust, anger, greed, all these things. It has to do with greed to follow the residence of Vrindavan, greed to have a love like a Brijvasi, to have a service like a Brijvasi, have love like a Brijvasi, have a relationship, personal loving relationship with Krishna, like a Brijvasi. Like Radharani and Gopis love Krishna, or like the cowherd boys love Krishna, Mother Yashoda. That kind of greed and interest, because Raganuga Bhakti, which includes Siddha Pranali, can be started, you can start practicing Raganuga Bhakti, and also meditate on Siddha and meditate on Leela, right at the level of Nartanivriti. Nardanirti means you still have anarthas, lust, anger, greed, envy, etc. So there's no particular time, but it's a sadhana. Raganuga is a sadhana, it's not Bhava Bhakti, or it's not Prema Bhakti. Raganuga is a sadhana. One aspect of Raganuga sadhana is to meditate on Siddhanta and do service to Radha Krishna in an Astakara Leela, eternal pastime. Nursing school is really acting up here. Oh, I just tried out nursing school. The fighters go back to their trainers. It's like a boxing ring, you know. That guy goes to his corner. Another question?
There is another question. He is asking what is the right understanding of Bhagavad Gita 18.69 verse. This is the verse.
1869.
Yes. Nacha tasman. Kaschin me priyasrita.
Question is about Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 69. Whenever you study Shastra, you have to see the context of the verse. What's the verse before it? What's the verse after it?
Before previous verse.
Previous verse.
Previous verse.
Verse 1868. Verse 1868, Krishna's, I don't know who's speaking, I think Sanjay is speaking. No, maybe, I guess Krishna. He says, Mom. For one who explains Bhagavad Gita to devotees, he goes to Krishna. That's 1868, 1869. There you go, next one. Oh, okay. Yeah, someone who's preaching to devotees, it says there's no one more dear than he, or one more dear. So these verses, Krishna's glorifying. He said the same principle in 10th chapter of Gita, verse number 9. What's 10th chapter, verse number 9? Machita Makata Prana, Bodhyastas Prasra, Kataya Chasravadisha, Sashanti Charavanti Cha. Krishna says in 10th chapter Gita, verse number 9, he who studies his sacred conversation, no, says they always get together, hear and chant about me. They enlighten each other. By doing that, they feel great happiness and satisfaction. So Krishna, throughout the Gita, he's glorifying the idea of devotees preaching Hari Katha to one another. So chapter 18 is a summary of the same points he already discussed in Gita. So in 10th chapter, he's saying, the devotees get together and glorify me, and they feel Tashanti and Ramanti. They feel satisfaction and great bliss by hearing Hari Katha and seeking Hari Katha. Anyone who does that, Krishna is saying he's priyatam. No one more dear to me than someone who's preaching Hari Katha. So someone who's translating articles into Hindi, or editing articles into Hindi, or translating articles into Russian or Italian, even though they're fanatic, they're very dear to Krishna. Sorry, they're fanatically dear to Krishna. Don't be attached to your ego. Just laugh at me, have a good time. It's not you. You're a good kid, you know. I initiated it. That means I don't like you. Just relax. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. So it's pretty clear. It's not too much confusion. Krishna's not confusing anyone. He's just saying if you preach to devotees, Krishna's very happy with you. That's another question. You need a cough drop or something? Anybody have cough drops? Cough drops. Questions? Okay. Hey, you guys fan?
Like technical thing. In many temples I saw like when they do arti, they offer ghee lamp and incense together.
Yeah.
What is the traditional way? Separate or together?
There's no fixed way, incense and ghee lamp. Some incense holders they have 2 in 1. You buy it and have place for incense and ghee lamp. The brass thing. Some temples, they light incense first before they start arti. They light incense, put it down in the front of the deity. That's what I do myself. I light incense, I put it there, then arti gets separate. Ghee lamp, and water conch, and napkin, chamar, peacock and chamar. So it's whatever you like to do. When I see most traditional temples in Vrindavan, they don't offer separately incense. Radha Kunda, Bankuyari, all the ancient temples, they see ghee lamp, they don't offer incense. They light incense, put it there on the altar. Before arti, even before the curtain opens sometimes. When you see them offering ghee lamp, water conch, chamar, napkin. You see?
Yes.
Some people do 2 in 1 thing. Whatever you like. I like my gourd incense separately. Go incense. Hand rolled. There is right on incense. Hand rolled. It's all done on a machine. You buy incense, Indian incense. Hand rolled. I get incense that's hand rolled. Every one is different than the other one. question. Yeah.
So, in the spiritual world, when we spoke about earthing, so what does it mean? Like, how does it happen there? And like the way I understand this is every act is just an excuse of expressing love. Like it's a means to express love. Then how does offering art translate into it?
Question is, in the spiritual world we read how Lita offers Artik to Radharani, the yoga pit, and Vrindavan yoga pit at night time, Madan at Ratri Leela. And we read that Yashoda Rohini offer Artik to Krishna when he comes back in the evening from Gocharn Leela. And every action in the spiritual world is an expression of love. So why they offer Artik? Artik is an expression of love also, here in this world and there in that world. Radharani is showing her love for Radharani already Gila. When Krishna returns from Gocharn Leela, Rahini offers the Gila to honor Krishna, but also to give Yashoda a chance to inspect Krishna. Because it's dark, he's coming back at sunset, and all the sun's going down, end of the day. So they want to see if there's any scratches on Krishna. So Rahini goes around his feet, around his belly, around his chest and head, all around his body. Yashoda looks at his feet. Oh, he's stepping any splinters, and he looks at his chest. Oh, yeah, scratch on your chest. All those carboys are too rough. The scratches from Radha Kunda, from Radharani Gopis. Oh, the carboys you're wrestling, they bit your neck, bit your lips. What is this? Naughty boys. And they, she sees some red mark on his cheek. What's this red mark on his cheek? Radharani's lipstick. Oh, they wrote some red rock. They wrote some garlic. Garlic is red rock. It's called garlic. They wrote some like red rock on your cheek. She wakes up. So Rahima, Balaram's mother, does Gila as Arti to Krishna and Gocharn Leela, and Uttara goes to Leela. Krishna comes back to Braj, and when you show him, it's fixed, lawless body. So Arti has, it's functional and it's worship, it's showing worship.
What about if when the Sakhis do it, how do the Manjaris perceive it?
Huh?
When the Sakhis do it, and then how do the Manjaris perceive? Like what are some feelings?
The Manjari, it says that in the Krishna Manjari, or I think Krishna Manjari, and the Sakhis are offering Arti to Radharani, the Manjaris are waving their hair. So the Manjaris take their hair and they wave their hair like a chamara. So their hair goes down the middle of their thighs, Goes down to the middle of their thighs, so you take it and hold it in hand like a black chamara. They found out right. They take part also. Like children sometimes imitate their parents. And their parents throw them doing arti. The kids will pick up some thing and pretend they're fanning these or something like that. Kids imitate the parents. They see their parents doing arti. The parents are doing chamara. The kid will just figure some hand fanning. Go like this, like that. The Manjaris are imitating the Sakhis. They're doing arti to Radharani, they take their hair. It's a nice chamara. Yeah, long hair, Get the fly. Chummers, what's chummers for getting flies up your nose, you know? The chummer doesn't hurt you, it flies you too. We have a big peacock fan. Peacock fans for making wind, chummers for getting flies off. But the smell of the chummer repels flies. Also chummer fan hits the guy's face, it doesn't hurt him. But hit a peacock fan. Sometimes this guy or that guy was fanning, and they were saying, he was sitting there, and she was laying there, he was sucking while he's fanning me. Look at you, I think. He was sitting there, and she was over there, he's going, he was sleeping, he's going, she's going, remember that? What time is it?
4:37.
Any questions? Aditi, question?
One question I asked you.
What?
I asked little.
In the GSS session.
Oh, so. Secret. Maralika. Questions? Monica, you have a question?
Jai Sri Radhe, Sri Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. My question is, in continuation of offering lamps and incense, how fragrant oils, itra is offered to the Lord? And what is the correct order of offering Aarti? 3-4 or 4-3? How much Aarti should be offered to Gurudev and Guru Parampara?
Question on Arti. Says there's 5 Panch Upachara. The Sodacha Upachara, 16 items that can be offered in puja, or Panch Upachara. Upachara means items. Upachara, items of offering. There's Panch Upachara, means 5 items. What are the 5 items? I sent it to you one time.
Flower, perfume,
Incense, ghee lamp, flower,
perfume, and
Perfume. Naivedyam, correct. Smart kid again. You're a smart girl. But act smart also. You think smart, act smart now. So Arti means 5 things. These are the 5 most important things to offer to Krishna every day. Agarbati, incense, dupe, agarbati, incense, ghee lamp, panchapradeep ghee lamp or 1 ghee lamp, whatever. Ghee lamp, flower, fragrant flower. Usually white flowers are fragrant. You can't offer certain flowers you can't offer to Krishna. You can't offer hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus flowers are for Shiva or Durga or Ganapati. Sometimes you, but not to be offered to Krishna. It should be fragrant flower. Usually white flowers are fragrant. Roses are also there. So incense, ghee lamp, agarbatti, dhoop, incense, ghee lamp, flower, and some sweet. It's called naivedya. Things like sandesh or payasam, kheer, sweet rice, burfi, etc. Usually some small milk sweet. And scent. Scent means fragrant perfume. Hindi say itra. Itra. These are the 5 things to offer to the Lord. And those are to be offered. If you have a Tagarti, if you have Shalagram, you have Giriraj, you have Radha Krishna, Gaudiya Jagannath. These 5 things should be offered every day. And artik is strong. Artik means offering ghee lamp and flour and conch shell water and napkin. It's I don't remember. 4 times to the feet, 4 circles to the feet, 2 circles to the waist, 3 circles to the head, 7 circles to the whole body. This is a system. 4, 2, 3, 7. 4 times to the feet, 2 times to the belly, 3 times to the head, 7 times to the whole body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is arti. But in artik, maybe only offer gila. Agarbatti, you just put over to the Lord. Then put in front of the Lord. A little diva for the perfume, little container you put perfume in. And you offer in arti, you offer ghee lamp, usually offer ghee lamp. Ghee lamp, you offer 4, 2, 3, 7, ghee lamp. In a sense, you do the same thing. In Chamar, you're just doing circles around the whole body. You watch people Raman or Gaudiya, how they offer Chamar, they offer like that. Usually they go like this. They take the Chamar and go like this, but they make a circle when they do it. They're going like this, but making a circle. Clockwise. Always goes clockwise, not that way. I think everybody knows all this stuff.
How much arti should
Now they asked a question about Guru Puja also. Guru Puja, this kind of do Guru Puja every day, but most devotees do Guru Puja once a year. On Guru Purnima. Yeah, they watch me, RT and all that stuff. You worship the Guru with formal puja on Guru Purnima. Generally, every day at sadhaka will offer a flower to the picture of Guru. Have a picture of Guru, put a flower there. You don't put Shrim, anyway, Guru Mantra. Just put a flower from a picture of Guru. If you want to do more, that's your personal choice. But usually the minimum thing is offer a flower. Because your whole life is over, every day is over service to Guru. But when you take Diksha means worshiping Krishna. That's what Shastras say. But part of worshiping Krishna, you worship Guru in the mind. I didn't record that. Can you send me that one? Question about puja. I don't think I was sorry. Question.
Radhe Radhe, dear Buddha, my obeisance at your lotus feet. I had heard that before starting an activity, we should take a sankalpa. The process is sankalpa, action, and result. What does taking a sankalpa mean? If possible, please elaborate a little on that.
Sankalpa. Before doing devotional activities, bhajan and bhakti yoga, we take sankalpa. First we take a sankalpa, then we do prarthana, then we surrender, then we act. So sankalpa means statement of purpose. Statement of purpose. What am I going to do? Mental affirmation. Establishment of my objective. Today is Ekadasi. I'm taking it as Ekadasi Sankalpa. Today is Ekadasi. I'm going to fast to please Krishna. That's our Sankalpa. That devotional action of fasting on Ekadasi. Then we do prarthana. Then we pray to Guru. First we pray to Guru for Kripa to do the seva. Whatever seva we're going to do, we start by praying to Guru. Please, Gurudev, please give me the power. Please give me the power, the strength, and ability to do the seva. Then we pray to Krishna. Please give me the power, ability, determination to do the seva, and please make it successful. Then we endeavor, combine with the mercy of Guru and Krishna, we combine those two mercies and we endeavor, we surrender and endeavor and try to please Krishna and Guru with our seva. That's the devotional process. So Sankalpa is part of it. It says you don't get fall if you don't do Sankalpa. Just like you observe Ekadasi, you don't observe Paran time, you don't get any fruit from Ekadasi. This is stated in our Shastra. That's why every Ekadasi has a specific Paran Kal. Paran Kal means the breakfast time. It's not whenever you feel like it. It's usually after sunrise and before 9:30 a.m. You have to take grains. If you fasted, if you did nirjala, you have to drink water. Usually you drink Charanamrita, water to wash the feet of Krishna. Charan Tulsi, take Charan Tulsi and Charanamrita to rate yourself fast. Because if you fast from grains, you take some Jagannath Mahaprasad, dry rice from Jagannath Puri. Mahaprasad rice is the Gaudiya Vaisnava standard. Lord Chaitanya taught the example in his Saka Leela in Puri for 16 years. 16 years, 8 years he was traveling. I think 16 years he lived all the time in Puri. Every Dwasi, he broke his Ekadasi fast with Jagannath Maha rice. That's why Vaishnavas do it today. It's called Anukaran, following the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya. Dry rice from Jagannath Puri. They sell it. When you go there, they sell it. Yeah? This is a standard way. All the Saga, Babaji, those are this way. So that's why Guru Puja. Guru Puja is only done before you do puja to Krishna, mentally you take permission of Guru to do the puja. Then you mentally offer everything, whatever you're going to offer externally to your Thakurji, you offer first mentally, and more things mentally. Then you're going to offer some mystery, some sweet, because you don't have much money, so you're just offering some rock candy, sweet. So in your meditation over rock candy, and sandesh, and kheer, and mango shake, and all kinds of good things in meditation. And then after your meditation over the puja, then you take the Maha mystery and be happy. Money can't spend it. Extract the offering. Over it. Jaya. Okay, questions? Next question. Any Russian question? I have to practice my Russian.
No questions.
Sanyasi Baba. Question. Ganapati Baba.
Maharaj, in Bhagavad Gita, there are many slokas stating withdrawing from the senses, withdrawing from sense gratification, and even if you're acting without attachment, if you're doing some activities as a matter of duty without attachment, there are many slokas stating in this way, and you are not the cause of action, you are not the enjoyer of action. So many slokas stating this way. Why is Krishna stressing so much on these things, and what is the importance of these slokas?
Gita, you have to keep in mind, Gita is teaching 3 types of yoga. So the first 6 chapters of Gita are teaching karma yoga. So all the verses you're talking about come from the first 6 chapters. So chapter 1 through chapter 6 teaches karma yoga. Chapter 7 through 12 teaches bhakti yoga. And chapters 13 through 18 teach Jnana Yoga. So the ultimate conclusion, Vishnacharya says that why is bhakti kept in the middle? It's like a treasure box. Person has a treasure box, has a jewelry box, has a cover, has a bottom. But inside, in the middle of the treasure box, is all the rubies, diamonds, emeralds, pearls in the middle. So karma is like the top of the treasure box. Jnana is like the bottom of the treasure box. And inside are all the jewels. Bhakti is the jewel. So the jewels of the Gita, the jewels like teaching of the Gita, are chapters 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Chapter 12 is called Bhakti Yoga itself. Whole 5 chapters, whole 6 chapters, chapters 7 to 12 are about Bhakti Yoga. So the whole teaching of Gita is to teach Bhakti. Whatever you do keep in mind Krishna, all the results of Krishna. Do karma sannyas yoga, which means offer everything to Krishna. Ultimately do Bhakti Yoga, surrender all dharmas and all actions to Krishna, and become Krishna's lover. So don't lose sight of what the purpose of Gita. The purpose of Gita is not to teach karma and jnana, but to teach bhakti. Man manava mad bhakta, madhyaji manamaskru, mami vaishasi sachante, pratijana priyasine. The 18th chapter of Gita, verse 65. Become my devotee, love me. Offer your very life to me. Offer your heart, your mind, your life, your energy, everything to Krishna. This is bhakti. This is love. Prema, love of God. Gita teaches love of God. Oh, I didn't record that either. What's going on? Nothing? Nothing's going on. Question. Okay.
In every moment of the life of a devotee, what is the uh, relationship that goes between the devotee and Lord? What is the rasa that both exchange with each other? Devotee's heart feelings towards Krishna and Krishna's feelings towards devotee. How devotee experiences Krishna and how Krishna experiences his devotee.
How does Krishna experience the devotee? How does the devotee experience Krishna? Depends on the development. Because Krishna says in 4th chapter, verse 11, Yetam mam prapadyante tantra jaiva vajamyam. Everyone, as you surrender unto me, I reward you accordingly. So if you're 10% surrender to Krishna, 10% think of Krishna, Krishna's 10% surrender to you, 10% think of you. You're 100% surrender to Krishna, 100% think of Krishna, Krishna's 100% thinking of you and surrender to you. So it's reciprocation. You love me, I love you. That's one thing. So basically, the devotee should think 24 hours a day, I am Krishna Das. That's why my name is Das. Ganapati Das. Frederica Dasi. Madan Gopal Das. Servants, Dasi of Krishna, Das of Krishna. So I'm always identifying, always thinking, I'm Krishna's servant. What can I do to please Krishna? Is what I'm doing right now pleasing Krishna. And the servant's duty is to please the master. That's the duty of the servant. And Krishna's duty, he's saying, I'm the master. Since I'm the master of this devotee, I have to provide for this devotee. I have to maintain this devotee. I have to protect this devotee. I have to love, I have to bring this devotee to my lotus feet. Guru's bringing the devotee to Krishna, and Krishna's bringing the devotee to Krishna. Krishna's always thinking, how to bring this devotee to me. And always thinking, how can I get to Krishna? And what's Guru thinking of the Seva? Guru's thinking of the Seva, how to bring this devotee to Krishna. What's the Seva thinking? How to surrender to Guru. It's difficult. I always say surrender to Krishna and surrender to Guru is the biggest revolution in a person's life. Actually, it's not one life, it takes thousands of lives to finally surrender. But ego doesn't go down very fast. Ego doesn't die very easily. You can die, your body can die, but your ego carries on. Goes into the next body. I'm this body, I'm that body, I'm this body, that body. I got a new body, I have a new body now. I am body. You get past life regression done. You're an Indian princess from Rajasthan. Alexandra, the great queen of Russia. Big fat. Super that, super fat. Queen, not small tire. So now, that is all ego. I'm great. I'm great. I am great. Right? Definitely. Everyone agrees, right? Yeah. You're great. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. They love quietly. Oh. What's the time now?
5-1.
5-1. Any questions? Yeah, okay.
Maharaj, during our daily activities, apart from whatever bhajan we do in the morning or whatever sadhana we do, in our daily activities like maybe profession or maybe cooking, how can, what can we, what prayers can we offer or what can we meditate on while doing those activities so that it helps develop bhava in our heart? So that, like, what should we think at that time? So that it can help us grow in our bhakti.
Question is, when we're doing our daily activities, cooking, cleaning, whatever, how can we develop bhava for Krishna in our heart? Is there any particular prayer? It's not exactly a prayer, it's the position of the mind. What is the thoughts, what are you thinking? We should, because as we said, Anukuyena Krishna, we should do everything pleasing for Krishna. Is Krishna pleased what I'm doing? I'm cooking, I'm trying to make this nice for Krishna. I'm cleaning his house. This is Krishna's house. I have Krishna in my house. I'll make it nice and clean for Krishna's happiness. Everything we're doing is to make Krishna happy. That's what it means devotee. It's a mindset, it's a way of thinking. Not to recite some prayers, that's a pretty good prayer. Oh dear Krishna, this like that. It's just a way of thinking. It's an attitude. Just like some newly married bride, she really loves, if by chance, she really loves the husband. And whatever she's doing, she's trying to please the husband. So we're devotee of Krishna. Our objective of our life is to please Krishna. That's our art. Art means objective. So I'm trying to please Krishna by studying. I'm studying about Krishna. I'm chanting Krishna's name. I'm cooking. I'm doing puja. Everything we're doing, we're trying to please Krishna. It's an attitude, and it grows and develops more and more. And pretty soon, that attitude means you're always seeing Krishna, 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 and you stop thinking about me, 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 me. It's usually you're thinking about me. Oh, this looks good on me. This is good for 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 me. I like this. I like that. I like this. I like that. But the only things was Krishna like? Was Krishna was good for Krishna? What is Krishna like? It's an attitude. It's called devotional attitude. That's why it says, Abhiman Siddhi Bhavati. Abhiman Siddhi Bhavati. By the right Abhiman, by the right mentality, you contain perfection in spiritual life. It's called Abhiman. It's in Bhakti Sandarbha, verse 304. 304 or 307, I forget. 304 or 307. He says just by having right Abhiman, you get spiritual perfection. The mentality, always carrying a very pure devotional mentality, and that's what we're trying to cultivate. That's the perfection. That's siddhi. Devotional outlook, devotional feeling. You radiate devotion, you live devotion, you breathe devotion. There's no anger, there's no envy, there's no pride. It's the way to be. Is there a question, Internet? A good question.
In Madhurya Kadambini, it is said that bhakti is causeless and self-manifesting. Sadhana is performed to make the heart suitable for her appearance. What is bhakti and how do I know that I have bhakti?
What that statement? Suitable what?
Sadhana is performed to make the heart suitable for her appearance. For bhakti.
Question is, what's the question?
what is bhakti and how do I know that I have bhakti?
Bhakti means love. Love, what's the meaning? How do you have love? How do I know I have bhakti? Yeah, you know you have bhakti if you have a desire to please Krishna by doing service. So it doesn't make any sense what you said. I'm doing service to Krishna. How do I know I have bhakti? You can't do any service. Service to Krishna means bhakti. That question is redundant. How I'm doing service, I'm serving Krishna. I'm chanting Krishna's name. I'm offering arati, I'm offering my food to Krishna. How do I know I have bhakti? You won't do those things unless bhakti has already entered your heart. Either Krishna has placed bhakti in your heart or Guru has placed bhakti in your heart. Either way. Brahmanda Brahmatikam Bhagavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhakti Lata Beej. You receive bhakti from Krishna or Guru. Most people in the world, they do bhakti before they meet Guru. How do you do bhakti? What is bhakti? Bhakti is Shravan Kirti Vishnu Swarana. If you're doing this, the bhakti means bhakti is in your heart. How you got bhakti? Krishna gave it to you. Why? That's a good question. Why you got it? It's just mercy. Why me and not you? Mercy. Mercy means no cause. You're not something special. Our background sound. Any other question?
Prabhuji, in your jewel book, Art of Chanting,
Yeah.
you had given us a jewel book, Art of Chanting,
Thank you.
and while chanting, I have read that book very before, so not remember the main point. But I am asking you, while chanting, what should we think? Is it we must only hear the words, and sometimes we goes to dham like Vrindavan or serving Krishna in my mind. What is the mood which we goes on chant, and how should we chant? Should we chant very softly, or should we chant loudly, or what is the real technique in 2 or 3 points?
There's 2 questions you're asking about chanting japa, Hari Krishna mantra.
Yes.
One thing is called mantra artha chintana. When chanting japa, we should meditate on the meaning of the holy name. That's the basic thing. They should try to hear the chanting. There's 2 ways to chant japa. One way is silently in the mind, and one way is whispering. There's 2 ways. Those are japa. Chanting out loudly is called kirtan. Japa, the word japa, J-A-P-A, means whispering, murmuring. So you can silently speak, all you can hear, not even the guy next to you can hear. You're hearing, or totally silently. Whispering or silently, that's japa. So think in the book Art of Chanting, there's different meanings of the holy name are given there. You can read those meanings and pick one that's suitable for your adhikar. What is your eligibility? There's different meanings there. You can pick one meaning that fits your personality and fits your level of advancement. And meditate on that meaning when you chant japa. Anything that? Italian question? Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe. So
Yeah.